is called Secret of the Ancestors. And I wanted to take the opportunity to do a reading with it. I'm just very messily showing you each card. I've already looked through it, just like very, very little. But yes, I wanted it to kind of be a fresh deck, a fresh moment. So let's go ahead and get into this ancestor reading. Also, we'll be doing some tarot at the end. So for now, let's get into it. Okay. Let's shuffle and see the cards that we get. So the shaman, number 5, the shaman, trust the path. I like that. It has like, look at the design. It has like a Saturn up there at the top by the pyramid. Very, 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 thoughtful designs. Okay. Let's keep going. ancestral force. The ancestral force. Number 21, the ancestral force. Alright, let's continue to allow the cards to come naturally. The Peacemaker, persistent patience. Number 14, the Peacemaker, persistent patience. Okay, okay. One more. Okay, ending off on the number 6, the conscious. I don't know, just the twins. Number 6, the twins. Conscious connections. I feel like that's like twins, like the two halves of you. Light, dark, conscious, super conscious. Yeah. You know, like I mean the subconscious and the, regular. Okay. So let's get some. Well, actually, I'll go ahead and get some of the meanings from each one and pull some of the messages of the cards so that we can explore what that side of this is all like. So, for the first one, we have the shaman, which is the number 5, and it's all about trusting the path. So, it says setbacks are a part of your growth. You are trying to figure out what to do. The answer is do the right thing. Okay, Spike Lee. You are way more than the present moment. There is a spiritual solution for every challenge. You have a need for the very structures and guidance you usually run away from. You are on a path, my beloved. You are trying to fit into a group, but you naturally stand out. Traditional structures are your friend in this moment. In other words, don't rock the boat. Don't rock the boat, babe. Okay. So the ancestral memory is the Shaman. The shaman is a personal messenger from the divine, wise counselor, and mentor. So, your ancestral medicine, if you will, is the wounded healer. Take care of yourself. Yes, your pains and traumas allow you to help others. Turn this energy of love inward now. Wow. This card actually in tarot. Oh, you guys can like point out to me in the comments which one of these cards may come out if you notice them, because I may or may not remember, but this corresponds to the Hierophant in the tarot deck. So the last thing, this card has a declaration as well, and it says, I honor my own beautiful path and connection to the divine. I honor my own beautiful path and my connection to the divine. With the number 5, that is the shaman. So, we're now moving on to the number 36, which is the card of Father of Air. And it's all about leadership. Leadership. So, there's definitely this energy of a choice to be made. Confront the issue head on. Keep those emotions in check. Step into your role as a leader with confidence. It is safe to get expert help to make key decisions. Set an example through your actions. It's time to be real with yourself and others. So this ancestor represents someone who gives advice for a living, like a lawyer or an accountant or a tarot reader. And in this instance, anyhow, it could be helpful to trust your head over your heart. And there are times when we must remove ourselves from a situation to see it more clearly. Being, in a different place of leadership, that is necessary. So the ancestral memory that comes with this is the Father of Air comes forward as a Hopi Katanasam of the Arizona region, and they are spirits who lead a good life and appear in sacred ceremonies to maintain balance. So yeah, it does look very, like our indigenous roots here in America. So it definitely has that energy, and it says appears, in that, ceremonies and things of that nature. So ancestral medicine. It says gut check. Are you being cold, rigid, and uptight? Being real does not mean being stern. You may be coming across as cold and calculating, even though that is not who you are. This type of energy in the tarot, it corresponds to the King of Swords. The King of Swords is in this declaration energy of I am a leader, not a follower. That is the declaration for this card. And also this number is 36, which is also 9. So moving on, going backwards in the deck to the ancestral force. The ancestral force is all about completion, which also has to do with the number 9, but the card has the number 3 on it. So it says, be proud, celebrate yourself. You have a well-deserved sense of wholeness. The vibe is fulfillment and harmony. You have a better understanding of who you are now, better than ever before. You are protected, you are safe. It's kind of like I say this in like at the endings of my readings, but it is safe to be safe. The ancestors have your back in full force. Embrace the new opportunities. The ancestral memory. It says the ancestral force comes through as the Yoruba Egungun masquerade. Egungun is a celebration of ancestral spirits that provides a portal for participants to that hat with the beads coming down, covering the face. But yes, it's great to learn more about that. And it says ancestral medicine. Allow yourself to be more vulnerable with the people in your inner circle. If you don't have people you can be open with, consider allowing in more people. So this card actually, and you can kind of see it in like the wreath that is like going around it. It looks very similar to, can you guess it? It is the World card in the tarot deck. So that World card does have like that, circle energy around it. And the declaration is, I embrace my sacred connection to the infinite potential. I embrace my sacred connection to the infinite potential. Yes, going back from this point on, we'll be heading backwards. The next card is the Peacemaker, which is the number 14 in the deck. And it's all about persistent patience. So it does take, a lot of different leadership qualities, like, being patient, trusting the path, being very knowing about where you're going, and, completing everything. So let's see, how does this add in? So it says, don't force anything, you made it. Consider this a hug and a reminder it's all working out for you. But just take it easy. This is a moment of healing, harmony, and alchemy. Just avoid extremes and go with the flow. Everything in moderation. You are creating something new. Remain flexible, beautiful. You are stronger than you think. Even on this card, it's like the energy of, water, and, it looks like dancing or celebration. That energy, flowing energy. So maybe you need to do things that, aren't as restrictive, even like with your body. Your body holds a lot of that energy, a lot of that memory. And in the whole passage, it said, remain flexible. So let's use that in a literal way as well, not just mentally. So the ancestral memory that comes along with this, the Peacemaker shows up as an Egyptian goddess, the goddess Ma'at, 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on land. That kind of reminds me of the, even obviously you can see the Aquarius looking, flowing, I can't think of what you call that thing, but the one that's typically seen with Aquarius, and also like the 1 foot in and 1 foot out of the water. It is also shown on, the tarot decks as Aquarius energy. But nevertheless, it says ancestral medicine. Okay, ancestral medicine is family healing is key with most of addiction issues and overindulgence. However, this is a journey. You must first walk yourself. Write a letter to a personal area of imbalance, addiction, or overindulgence. So, I guess what it's saying, like the energy of the opposite energy of, not being patient is, being too attached to times, and, that causing an instability in your energetic, vibration. So that is, what that's calling you to look at when this card comes up. And the card that's actually, instead of the star card, was what I was describing from the tarot deck, but this actually corresponds to the temperance card instead of the star card, which has that like imagery from the Aquarius that I described. But it is still here on this card nevertheless, and the declaration for this card is, my life is aligned and I go with the flow. Again, that word flow coming out, just telling you to, the flowing of, resources, waters, amazing experiences, the flow of your body, all of that is, a part of a great life. So the last card, the last card that we have for today is the Twins. Okay, dear Tamara, let's go ahead and get the last one. So the Twins is the conscious connection. Egyptian, Haiti. This one, was the Agungun. There's a lot of different, culture. This one was the Americas. Just a lot of different culture on these cards was just, amazing to learn about at any time. So, anyhow, they are renowned for their healing powers. So I definitely talked about that, healing, that love that heals, all of that. The ancestral medicine, my child. There are those in your bloodline who didn't know love or who considered it a frivolity. Don't let this be your inheritance. And that's why the tarot that it corresponds to is the Lovers. And the declaration is, I am worthy of loving and I am love. I am worthy of loving and I am love. So that is the message. I kind of feel like, that healing message, that persistence, that completion energy, talks a lot about being that sort of leader that your people can rely on, or that just people in general can align with you easily, because you're always the type to trust the path and, be in that energy. Nevertheless, let's get some tarot to see where this message will end us off. This first ancestral reading. Let me know down below how you liked it. A great way to do that is to like the video and subscribe to the channel. So let's continue to shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. also see this person like holding the Arizona like chief, holding like a statue with the feathers, or just like that energy. It kind of looks similar to the one that he's holding. So leadership, vision, entrepreneurship, passion, and confidence. So you are a natural born leader with a vision for the future. That's why it's very easy for you. I mentioned that about, trusting the path as well. It's very easy for people to, trust you as a leader, because you have a big vision for the future, and you are doing everything that you need to do in order to get there. The opposite of this is like impulsiveness. So you've been, practicing patience as well, and allowing that energy to guide you to where you need to be. And that's, like I said, why other people trust you to lead them as well. So let's get another card. So the card we have flipping is the Judgment card. Be accountable for your actions. I think that's definitely very necessary in any position of authority. When people are watching you, you have to take accountability. So the energy of the Judgment card is rebirth, awakening, renewal, and judgment. Being very sure that you may be judged, or people are going to be looking at your actions. It has a different energy on you, and that's why you always, make sure that you're acting in a way that, you would want people to model after. Okay, so we have the Hierophant come out, and it looks like it has the number 5, so you may be seeing 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. You have the 5 here, the 14, which is 5, and this one coming out, which is here as well. So, the energy of, it came out fumbled, but I have it, right side up, but just, conformity or non-conformity, going against, and there was an energy about actually leadership, not going against leadership, but, being the correct type of leadership. It's all about, spirituality, guidance, things of that nature, and it mentioned of energy, so letting the systems work for you. 6 coming up twice, so 5 6 5 6 5 5 5 energy. 2 6s only came up, but that is the energy. Let me know if you see those numbers around. Let's get one more card. And the last card we have is the Eight of Wands. Some more Wands energy to end it off. A lot of fire, fast moving fire coming away. So it says movement, action, rapid change, travel, and communication. So speeding up your communication, letting it be known what you want. Obviously, a leader, anyone in a position of leadership has to do that. In order for people to effectively give you what you desire on a project. You have to thoughtfully set out your expectations for what you desire to see, and what level of quality, what type of care, anything like that. You have to really go over what you expect. So I definitely think a leader is all about that and being very clear. So it says the universe is sending you a message: act now and act fast. So that energy of speeding up, showing and seeing a lot of progress, and using your communication in order to see what you expect, not just from the people that are around you, but also what you expect from the universe, from your ancestral team, what type of things that you want to see in the future for yourself. Leadership is also about that King of Wands energy, saying having a large vision. And leaders like yourself, have a large vision for where they plan to see themselves when it all is said and done and completed. The ancestral force talks about that completion. So yes, being very real with yourself about the energy of the Lovers card. The twins came out. Just letting you know that letting your heart guide you in certain ways. Using head over heart when it's also necessary. And trusting the path on your way to wherever you are truly meant to be. So, like this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And thank you for taking this moment of peace out